Now we want to tell you about a controversial law that allows police to take your cash and property even if you haven't been convicted of a crime.
Lawmakers recently reformed civil forfeiture in Minnesota after investigative reporter Eric Rasmussen spent years uncovering flaws in the system. But Eric, you found that forfeiture is still impacting some people who can least afford this to happen in their lives.
I'll tell you about one man. He lost his car, he lost hours at his job, and then he says he lost his home. That's how forfeiture recently affected one Southeast Asian man in Nobles County. And we found it's a place that's been criticized before for aggressively taking someone's property. A high-speed chase on the 4th of July.
We are westbound 2033.
I kept yelling and yelling at him, but there's no other way to make him stop.
As this Nissan Altima drove through stop sticks on I-90 West,
Good stop, good stick, watch out, 6.
one person in that car says it was a getaway against his will.
Driver, put your hands out the window.
A few seconds later, passenger Putong Thongvan
Walk backwards!
was the first to get out.
Shut up and walk backwards.
Will you ever forget that night?
No, never. I'm never gonna forget it, forget the people that was involved in it. It's just, it ruined my life, you know?
Hours earlier in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Thongvan says his friend asked for a ride to Worthington, about an hour away in Minnesota, to see his mom.
I was getting really sleepy. My eyes were like not opening. So I pulled over, I let him drive.
A fateful decision. When he woke up, Thongvan says his friend, Stephen Zanikse, was picking up girlfriend Maria LeClaire, a woman he'd never met, with felony warrants out for her arrest.
They look in the mirror like, hey, there's a cop. And they take off in my car while I'm sitting in the passenger.
Racing down the highway in Nobles County,
And 101 in the right lane.
police say the car reached speeds of 80 to 115 miles per hour.
They never pulled it over.
I mean, you were in the middle of a high-speed chase.
Like, well, what am I supposed to grab the steering wheel or hit him, or what am I supposed to do?
It sounds like those things maybe went through your mind.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to die out there with them.
I told him to stop. I was yelling and fighting with him in the car. I told him to stop.
For months, 5 investigates worked to obtain this body camera video. Briefly detained but never arrested, it reveals Thongvan was pleading his innocence from the start.
What was your name again?
Putong.
Putong, okay.
But he wasn't prepared for what Worthington police officer Mark Riley told him next.
Damn, this in my car.
Well, we're taking it now, so
An idiot, dude.
we're seizing it now, so it's the state of Minnesota's.
When they said we're taking it, did you understand what that meant?
I thought they were just taking it, like impounding it or something. Yeah, I didn't think like they were going to keep it.
We had a tow coming for this.
But that's exactly what Worthington police did. They took Thongvan's car and kept it, even though he did not end up facing any criminal charges.
He's in the back of my squad right now.
Listen to one officer's instructions to the tow truck driver at the scene.
I get to take it?
You are great to take it. To the LEC for us, please.
For the Worthington Police Department?
For the Worthington Police Department.
A fist bump for Worthington PD. Minnesota allows law enforcement to keep up to 70% of the proceeds from the sale of property taken through forfeiture.
They want the money.
Back in 2020, 5 investigates first reported on civil forfeiture, highlighting the millions raked in by police.
Lawmakers on both sides of the aisle are celebrating changes to a controversial law.
Changes a year later prohibiting police from taking small amounts of cash and adding protections for innocent car owners. But Nobles County still got to keep Thongvan's 2014 Nissan Altima when a judge ruled he was not an innocent owner because he was present in the vehicle when the driver fled from police and took no reasonable steps to prevent it. There are going to be people who say, man, you should have never let him take the wheel of that car.
But then I would endanger their lives too, and my own life. I mean, I'm falling asleep behind the wheel.
5 investigates found it's not the first time Nobles County has been criticized for its use of forfeiture.
Show me your hands.
Worthington PD stopped another Southeast Asian man driving his aunt's car in 2016.
Oh.
Prosecutors charged that driver with assault and then tried to keep the car. But a judge rejected that move, saying, "I'm baffled as to why the county is proceeding with this forfeiture action." The city of Worthington later had to pay the driver $60,000 to settle an excessive force lawsuit. It's one of several cases where Worthington Police or Nobles County has been accused of discrimination in policing.
Generally, what we've seen is a disproportionate policing of minority communities that's supported not just in our observations, but statistically we've seen that.
5 Investigates analyzed every forfeiture case in Nobles County over the last decade. Out of the 45 cases we found, people of color were involved in at least half of them. Any of those initial findings surprise you?
I don't find them surprising at all.
Dan Albin is senior attorney for the nonprofit Institute for Justice, which published this report in 2021 titled Frustrating, Corrupt, Unfair. It found forfeitures in Philadelphia clustered in predominantly minority and low-income areas.
And it's those people who are hit the hardest when their car or a small amount of money is seized from them. And that can sometimes put their lives into a tailspin.
A tailspin Thongven is still struggling to escape.
I was trying to pay the rent and saving up to buy the car back. And after all that, I couldn't pay my rent. And that's when the eviction started.
You got evicted?
Yeah. But nobody cares about that.
During this interview in March, he took us to see what used to be his car.
This is the car?
Yeah. It's been here since July 4th.
The Nissan Altima with flat tires sitting behind the Prairie Justice Center in Worthington with more than a dozen other vehicles seized by police.
Do you feel like you're punishing yourself coming over here and staring at this car?
Yeah.
Sounds like you can't let it go.
I can't. I can.
We asked Worthington Police to speak with us multiple times. They declined to sit down with us to talk about Thongven's case or any others. The Nobles County attorney never returned any of our calls or emails. I can tell you the other 2 people in Thongven's car that night did plead guilty to felony charges, but unlike that car at last check, they were back out on the street.
Wow. Going to see him look at his car is just heartbreaking. Gosh.
We'll continue to follow it.
Okay, thanks for raising awareness about this. Thanks, Eric.
Thanks, Eric.